Hello everyone, today we continue to explore about leopards fighting lions. Which species has the strongest strategy? The tragic situation of the leopard after the encounter with the lion. After a dramatic encounter between a leopard and a lion, the leopard's tragic situation becomes heartbreaking and heartbreaking. Although leopards are famous for their agility and speed, they cannot always escape the pursuit of lions, who are strong and effective hunters. The confrontation between leopards and lions is often a fierce battle, however, the results are often unpredictable. In this specific situation, the lion demonstrated its strength in hunting tactics, leaving the leopard unable to resist. When the encounter ended, the leopard lay painfully on the ground, its body broken and covered in wounds. Its eyes reflect pain and loss. The lion, in an active and confident attitude, can approach its prey, test its weakness and prepare to bite the leopard's neck. These images are not only an encounter between two animals, but also a symbol of the cycle of life and death in the natural world. The leopard's tragic plight is a heartbreaking picture of the survival and stealth of wildlife, where survival is never guaranteed and suffering can come at any time. The clash between leopards and lions is not only a tumultuous event in the natural world, but also a warning of the torment and hardship that animals face every day to sustain themselves' survival. In that heartbreaking moment, the leopard, a talented hunter, was now just a weak silhouette in the wilderness. The wounds on its body create a sense of despair, each pain a reminder of the ease of death in the natural world. The lion, in his pride, continued to examine his prey. The fatal bites appear to be a reward for the lion's fighting efforts. The brutality of this scene is an integral part of the food chain that nature has built. While the comparison between leopards and lions may highlight the lion's impressive strength, it is also important to see that each animal has its own unique characteristics and survival strategies. Leopards, while lacking the overall strength of lions, have sharp agility, stalking abilities, and a focus on hunting small, agile prey. On the African savanna, leopards often live independent lives, while lions often gather in groups. This reflects the diversity of living and hunting tactics between these two species. Leopards often have to search for smaller prey to stay alive, while lions can share hunting communities and take advantage of the power of numbers. Both species play important roles in the ecosystem and face conservation challenges. Leopards are facing habitat loss and reduced hunting, while lions are facing the risk of territory loss and reduced food sources. Looking at the problem from this perspective, understanding the habitat and way of existence of each animal is important to ensure natural balance. Each species contributes to biodiversity and maintains ecosystem balance. Confrontations between leopards and lions are not limited to hunting, but also include situations of fighting for one partner or another, making the living environment tense and dramatic. When leopards successfully hunt, they often face the threat of lions, the lords of the steppe. Lions, with good coordination within the herd and superior muscle strength, can attack leopards to steal the prey that has just been hunted by the leopard. This is a big challenge for leopards, because they cannot compete in strength and numbers with lions. In such situations, leopards often have to quickly find ways to hide and stay away from the lord of the steppe. Their agility and speed became important, allowing them to use terrain and darkness to escape the lion's pursuit. These techniques not only demonstrate the leopard's tactical thinking but also its adaptation and creativity in the process of survival. This situation reflects a small part of the challenging living environment, where life and death constantly face each other. Competition is not just about finding food but also about survival, and leopards must constantly develop new skills and tactics to face this harsh habitat where survival is never certain. Leopards face great challenges, especially when confronting lions, who are strong and powerful hunters. In situations where escape is not possible, leopards become easy prey for lions, especially when faced with adult male lions. The ferocity and fighting of male lions is common as impossible for any leopard to deal with. Male lions have strong muscles, sharp claws and diverse hunting abilities. When a male lion focuses on a leopard, he often approaches his target proactively and uncompromisingly. In a clash between a leopard and an adult male lion, the difference in size and strength becomes an important factor. Leopards are usually smaller and less strong, so their resistance to lion attacks is limited. The sharp sting and strength of lions help them quickly defeat leopards in a terrifying way. In this situation, leopards often have no choice but to defend or try to hide. However, with cunning and flexibility, there are cases where leopards can find ways to escape the lion's pursuit, using terrain and stalking techniques to avoid being taken down. Fierce confrontations between leopards and lions are an important part of the food chain in natural life, with each animal facing a difficult challenge to maintain survival on the savanna. This harsh source. In the harsh natural world, leopards often take advantage of the ability to climb high trees to protect themselves from the pursuit of dangerous predators, such as lions or hyenas. This feature not only helps them observe their surroundings but is also a safe solution when they need to escape being hunted. However, sometimes, this technique does not guarantee absolute safety. Once again, leopards face a critical situation where the ability to climb trees is no longer a salvation. It was a harsh day, when a pride of lions, with the head of a powerful male, discovered and pursued the leopard. At first, the leopard showed flexibility and agility, climbing the highest tree to avoid the attack of the lions. However, the lion's sophisticated and technical hunting made it impossible for the leopard to maintain its position at that height. The male lion, with eyes large and sharp as swords, clearly aimed and took advantage of the height of the tree to attack the leopard. Despite the leopard's efforts, the lion found a way to approach them and create a reasonable strategy to overcome the situation. Faced with the leopard's untimeliness, the male lion accurately and quickly attacked. The fierce clash ended when the lion successfully defeated the leopard, plunging it into the dominion of the Lord of the Steppe. This scene is not only an inspiration of the brutality of nature but also a symbol of the fierceness and difficulty of wildlife, where survival is always a challenging and uncertain race. Definitely. Leopards, after hunting to protect their interests. After success in hunting, leopards often take their prey to high trees, taking advantage of their ability to climb trees to avoid being hunted by other predators such as lions or hyenas. This action not only helps leopards avoid threats from competitors but is also an effective way to protect hunted prey. Placing it on a high tree, where not everyone can easily reach it, leopards create a biological wonder, where they can freely enjoy the sweet fruits of their spoils without fear of being robbed. Once safely in the trees, leopards often create a distinctive image as they sit on branches, nibbling on tender pieces of their prey. This image often makes many people marvel at the flexibility and tactics of leopards, as they simultaneously relax and protect their food. However, this is not always the case when leopards are safe in trees. Lions and hyenas may attempt to climb trees to steal prey, sometimes leading to dramatic clashes in confined spaces. Although lions are usually fearsome predators, at the top of the food chain in the African ecosystem, they sometimes do not hesitate to take advantage of opportunities to snatch prey from other animals. In fact, lions can become opportunistic predators, taking advantage of special situations to their advantage. In natural life, when a leopard or hyena has hunted its prey and is enjoying its work, a lion may appear as an uninvited bandit. They often use group tactics and the strength of the herd to make other animals give up the prey they have hunted. In addition, lions can also eat the corpses of large animals to save time on hunting. When they discover a corpse, lions do not hesitate to approach to enjoy a meal without wasting energy. This is an effective strategy that helps lions conserve energy and stay healthy during difficult times when food sources become scarce. However, this behavior is not only a way for lions to maintain their strength but is also a factor contributing to natural balance and the food chain. These opportunistic actions demonstrate the lion's flexibility and adaptation in its original habitat. This challenge. Today's video ends here. If you like the video, don't forget to support the channel with a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye and see you again.